Live from News 3, the Old Dominion Full Court Press.
Well, a rare Wednesday night game for the Monarchs tonight, and with that, we welcome you to the Old Dominion Full Court Press. ODU entering the night, looking to snap a three-game slide and get back into that win column. And with 13 games to go, still plenty of time to get their season back on the right track as we storm towards a very crucial February. Let's get right to it and look in on the scoreboard update here. Right now at halftime, Old Dominion in Charlotte, the Monarchs hold a 33-26 lead. CJ Kaiser, 10 points. Austin Trice, 9 first-half rebounds. Charlotte, 1-7 when trailing at the half this season. So we'll see if the Monarchs can finish this one off in the final 20 minutes. ODU facing an up-and-down Charlotte squad, but the Niners have been tough on their own floor, winning 7 of their 8 home matchups this season. Charlotte 3-2 in Conference USA play, grabbing a road win at Rice on Saturday to snap a 2-game slide. Old Dominion has dominated this series as of late, taking 3 straight from the 49ers and 8 of the last 9 meetings between the two. This is the first of back-to-back meetings as the two will meet again on Saturday at Chartway Arena. Tonight's game a makeup of a postponed contest from back on January 8th. Old Dominion 2-3 in Conference USA play, but the Monarchs not that far off from being 4-1. 2 straight late game collapses seeing ODU give away late leads, and the Silver and Blue entering tonight's matchup on a 3-game losing streak. The Monarchs returning to the gym on Monday, coming off Saturday's loss at North Texas. Add that to heartbreakers against UTEP and Rice, and it's been a rough stretch for Old Dominion. Thursday's defeat to the Owls in Houston, seeing ODU held scoreless for the final 6:40 of the game as the Owls surging to victory with a 16-0 run. Despite some things not bouncing its way as of late, the team says its resolve has not changed.
2 out of 3 games, we honestly had both of those won, especially closer to the end, and we just have to find a way to finish. I think that's one of our team's biggest problems right now is playing a full 40 minutes.
Urgency is definitely the word. Now every scout report, just doing a little more, because obviously what we've been doing isn't working, so just trying to do a little more every time.
We'll see if the Monarchs can turn the tide tonight as they keep battling Charlotte right now. So let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. After 3 straight games on the road, 3 in a row at the friendly confines of Chartway Arena await. After Saturday's rematch with Charlotte, Marshall comes in next Thursday, followed by Western Kentucky. Then it's back out on the road for a showdown with Florida Atlantic, then at Middle Tennessee. An up-to-the-minute look at the standings, showing Florida Atlantic atop the Conference USA Eastern Division. You see Charlotte and Old Dominion neck and neck there in the middle of the pack, showing just how big these next 2 games could be. How about out west and look at that gridlock at the top of this division? UAB, Louisiana Tech, and North Texas, each coming in at 6-1 in league play. That promises to be a fun February as those 3 battle for the top spot. Rice and UTEP, the 2 teams that rallying late to top the Monarchs within the last 10 days. 18 games in, let's see who's leading some key categories entering tonight. This is before this first half. CJ Kaiser still holding the top spot in scoring, posting more than 14 points per game. After that, it's the big guys, Kalu Ezikpe and Austin Trice, deadlocked at 11.3 points per outing. Strong offense there underneath. To the glass now we go, and Ezikpe has retaken his team lead in this category, now posting 7 boards per contest. Trice and Mekhi Long still making noise in the rebound column, both coming in with 6.7 each night. Now to assists. Who is doing a good job of sharing the ball? It's Jalen Hunter topping the team with nearly 4.5 per contest, Kaiser nearing 2 per outing, and Ezikpe appearing on this list as well. To the defensive side and picking opponents' pockets, Hunter also pacing the Monarchs in steals for the season. Long and Ezikpe continue to help the squad on the defensive end as well. Finally, who is seeing the most time on the court? Hunter leads the charge here with more than 34 minutes per contest. Kaiser close behind, Long rounding out the top 3. Still a mainstay out there for the Silver and Blue. Now, still a lot more to come. Keep an eye on Jeff Jones's feet on Saturday night and a new face around the basketball facilities to help get the Monarchs stronger. That's all coming up when the Full Court Press continues right after this.
Live from News 3, the Old Dominion Full Court Press.
As mentioned, Charlotte returning for the second of back-to-back games with Old Dominion on Saturday. When the two teams tip off at Chartway Arena, it will be more than just a basketball game. Jeff Jones and his staff will be wearing sneakers to benefit Coaches versus Cancer. Jones's shoes will be designed and painted by Monarch forward Kalu Ezikpe. Keep your eyes on Jones's feet to check them out during the Monarchs matchup. You may recall our feature on Kalu's art back in November. Ezikpe has been drawing since he was a kid and says one day he'd like to create his own animated TV show. As for Saturday's shoes, the junior jumping at the chance.
It's cool. Definitely had to use a skill set of my own, and obviously some type of media on my skill set, and to do it for my coaches. It's pretty cool and special.
It'd be a cool thing for me to wear shoes that have been painted by one of my players, and then if we can auction them off and make some money for the Coaches versus Cancer, then all the better. But he jumped at the opportunity.
Check out our feature on Ezikpe's art now on my Twitter and Facebook pages. A longtime Monarchs strength and conditioning coach Eric Potter departing last month to pursue other opportunities, leaving an opening to be filled on Jeff Jones's staff. That search is over, and in the words of Jones, the hire is a home run.
The only reason we hired anybody at this time of the year is because they were too good. We couldn't wait.
Tim Saha has been on the job as Old Dominion's strength and conditioning coach for a little more than 2 weeks now. Not the quietest time to step into that role.
It's been a whirlwind. It's been great to get to know the coaches, getting to know the players, building those connections. That's the first thing you have to do, and I'm trying to build those connections with the people.
The newest Monarch brings an impressive resume, but this is his first time on the East Coast. Most recently, Tim, the head of strength and conditioning at Washington, and before that, stops at Boise State, Louisville, and Wyoming.
They were looking for someone mid-season. I had an opportunity to talk to some people about the position. I was really intrigued by it, and yeah, it just worked out great.
Each player is different, and none of them are at ODU to be weightlifters. That's what Tim says is key. He crafts workouts to each Monarch's needs, but something everybody can get behind is his enthusiasm.
You got to have the players. You got to find a way with your personality to get to want them to go in there and work, and he's got that in abundance.
I bring a good energy. I get excited about training people. I get excited about having them get better at their craft, and so I get excited about that, and it really just fires me up.
His enthusiasm. He was one of the loudest people on our benches this past weekend, which was we need. We always need positivity around us, and obviously he's new to us, so he came in. I thought he came in well. Settling
into a new role, a new program, and a new home, hoping to help the Monarchs grow on the court, but away from it as well.
On top of that, they also get to become better people, I think, because they're seeing my example, and we're teaching them accountability, teaching them discipline, teaching them consistency. Those are the things that get me fired up.